Welcome everyone. This is Dr. Kojo Sikorobia of Herbs in Your Backyard. Your go-to platform for every herbal issue, spiritual issue, and wellness. Please let me know where you are watching from so that you'll be recognized. Let me know where you are watching from so that you'll be recognized. Please let me know where you are watching from. Do you know that majority of the health challenge you are passing through, whatever helps that you need to use to solve that particular issue, is available in your backyard? If only you know. That is why I'm using this opportunity to bring to you different herbs that you can find in your backyard that God has given to us for different health issues that we commonize, that we overlook, or sometimes that we don't even know why God gives us the particular herbs. Those herbs are things that God said that we should use to heal ourselves, to take care of ourselves. I normally say, and it is a fact, that you don't wait till when that issue sets in before you start running around, spending money to take care of yourself. Herbs that we talk about on this, you should use as part of your lifestyle. Because when you are sick, sickness has no respect for anybody. It has no respect for your grammar. It has respect for your money. It has no respect for your beauty. It has no respect for your education. It has no respect for your influence. If you fail to do the right thing, if you play with nature, nature will definitely catch up with you. So that is why this particular information are very, very important. Take them very, very serious, because there is nothing more important than your health. They say health is wealth. Please and please, it's like I'm begging you, because we need one another. That is why I'm urging you not to play with your health. And it is your responsibility to take care of yourself. Please, make good use of this information. And as I'm sharing it to you, I don't remove any information. I'll give you the full details, so that when you are healthy, I'll be happy. When I'm healthy, you'll be happy. We know that everybody will buy, but at least we need to live to when at a very extreme old age, so that our grandchildren enjoy what I love for. And people around us will be able to take care of them. So, but before we dive in, I, Dr. Kojo Sikorobia, the founder of Herbs in Your Backyard, share this information for educational purposes only. My insights are based on traditional knowledge and experience as a herbalist. So please, this particular knowledge is not to be used or intended to diagnose, treat, or to cure any medical condition. Always consult a qualified healthcare professional or a herbalist before using any particular herbal remedies. So today, I'll be introducing to you God gift to mankind. These particular herbs, we see it in our farms, we see it in our forest, we see it in our backyard on a daily basis. This herbs is known as forest big leaf. Depends on the area you are, it has different names. Some people call it forest fever tree. That's what some people call it. So it depends on the area you are. Depends on the area you are. Depends on the area. Sorry, I'm just along the major road. That's why you are hearing voices of different people. So it will always be shared. Just that's the same thing I'm talking to you about. Along the major road, that you have the particular herbs where people pass by on a daily basis. But majority of us, we don't even know the uses of it. Please and please take this particular information very seriously. Just like what I said, this particular herbs is called forest big leaf. Another name for it is forest fever grass. But the scientific name for it is Atrocelestia grantifolia. Atrocelestia grantifolia. That is the scientific name of it. This leaf is very, very powerful and is very, very effective for different health conditions, different medical conditions, different health challenge. That is why, as I'm talking about it now, it is take your Bible, jot it down. If it's not because it is not it will be for the sake of another person. These are powerful herbs that God has given to us. As I have said, if you are watching me live, wherever you are watching from, let me know so that I can be able to recognize you. Let me know. If you have any question, even though it is not based on these particular herbs, ask your question. I'll be able to attend to it if time permits. If you are just joining, you are welcome. This is Dr. Kojo Sikorobia, founder of Herbs in Your Backyard. So, what is this particular herbs good for? I'm an Robo man. I believe as from this particular content, so if I'm doing another one, all the herbs I'm talking about, I'll be able to mention the Robo name so that my people can be able to understand it better. God has a reason for at least bringing me out of Robo land. So that should be an added advantage. Apart from the English name, I will be measuring or giving out the name in a native language so that my people can benefit that as well. So it's just like what I said. The number one thing, based on the name, forest fever tree. This particular herb is very good in the treatment of fever, whether if it is malaria fever, any kind of fever. You can use the leaves, you can use the roots, use the stem. Look at the stem. This is how the stem look like. This is the stem. Have some thorns inside on the body. I believe you can see this is the stem and this is the back. You can use the roots, you can use the back. Every part of this particular herbs is very, very effective. It's very, very useful. But for the treatment of the fever, any kind of fever, if it is malaria, typhoid, name it. All you just need, take some of the leaves, take from the roots, take some of the back, wash them very well, put it in a pot, add like 3 to 4 cups of water to it. Allow the water to boil for like 15 to 20 minutes. Once it is for 15 to 20 minutes, take 1 glass cup in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 in the evening, 3 times a day. Within 2 to 3 days, you will be surprised of the miracle of what God has used this particular herbs to do for you. So it is something you should not joke with. When it comes to the treatment of fever, any kind of fever at all, any kind, name it. This forest fever tree. Forest fever tree. Atrocelestia gratifolia is very, very powerful when it comes to the treatment of fever. A major thing that this particular tree can for you, this particular herbs can treat for you, is indigestive disorder. I can bet my life on when it comes to that, because this is one of the particular herbs I use for most of my clients when it comes to that particular issue. Any stomach pain, you are having stomach issues, stomach ache, constipation, intestinal worms, This do a lot of miracle. So take the joy. Help me to share this particular information. Follow my page, like, because these are things we use products. I'm sharing the information to you for free of charge. The only favor you can for me is to help me to share this information. So this information I get to others. And it's the best favor you can for me. That is the best you can do for this particular platform. So that people can get this information and make use of it. As I'm speaking, millions of people are passing through this challenge. Stomach ache, constipation, intestinal worms. These herbs can do it, can do the miracle for you within 24 hours. So please and please, make use of this information. Make use of this information. Share it. Take your books and pen, jot it down. Keep it in your archive so that you will not forget this information that I'm sharing with you today. What do you need to do in that particular issue? All you do is I even advise these herbs I'm talking about. It is better you have it in your home. Dry them. You don't wait when that particular issue set it before turning around. And I prefer to use dry herbs, except in a few cases when I use fresh herbs. So please and please, 3 to 5 minutes, drink a cup of it. That particular stomach ache, that intestinal worms that you have been passing through, that you have been suffering for, these particular herbs will be able to take care of you. Take care of that particular health issue. Is a miracle herb. Is a God gift to mankind. That is why I'm urging you. Follow this page. Just like what I said, I'll be showing to you different herbs that you can use on a daily basis. Whether you are sick or not, you need it. And the last health benefit that I will talk about is something that will amaze you. It's something that you need, most especially for men. And women, you need it for your husband as well. So I will leave that for the last. That's why you need to watch this video to the end and share it with people. Follow my page as well. It's very, very important. So that is health benefits number 2 from this particular herbs. Forest big leaf, or some people call it forest fever tree. That is the name of this particular thing. So the number 3 thing that this particular herbs can do for you is diabetic management. If you have diabetes issue, you will be strongly with it. You will be taking medication, running from one place to another. This will help you a lot. I'm not telling you that this will be able to cure it, but it will help you to manage it. That your diabetes issue, that diabetes disorder that you'll be suffering from, these particular herbs will help you to manage it. Just leave it and the root, boil it, or possibly take the roots and the back. Look for a container and soak it with alcohol. I'll be taking a glass shot in the morning, a glass shot in the afternoon, a glass shot in the evening, which is 3 times a day. You will be amazed. That you're jumping from one place to another because of that diabetes issue. These particular herbs that God has given to us will be able to help you to manage it. And it's still very good for wound healing. If you have a particular sore, people who have sore for 3, 4, 5 years, they have tried and the place is not healing. This is your sure back for it. You can see the blessing and the gift God has given to us. They say herbs are for the healing of the nation. Let no man deceive you. That man that is telling you not to take herbs, secretly or quietly. God is seeing everybody. He's taking his own herbs. He's taking his own medication secretly or quietly, and he's living fine. So let no deceive you not to take your medications. You must not buy. That is why this information is available to everybody. You can get the herbs on your own. Prepare it by yourself. Continue to use it. That's why I'm sharing the information with you. This is very good. How do you use it? You use it as a poultice. And there are two ways of using it. You can get the fresh leaf. Look for a mortar. Pound it fresh. In this, you can get it fresh. Pound it. Let it turn to poultice. And put it on top of the sore. You can look for bandage to bandage it. 3 to 4 hours. Then you use it out. You will see the miracle. Or possibly, if you want to use it the other way, get the herb, the bark, the root, boil it for like 3 to 5 minutes as well. Use the water when it's a little bit calm or it's a little bit cool. Use it to wash the surface of the sore. And add anything that you add after using it to wash. Within 1 week, you will see the improvement. You will see the healing. You will see the miracle of this particular herbs. And this particular herbs is good for liver protection. It's still very effective for liver protection. Just take the leaf. Use it as your normal to make tea. But it is better once you get the fresh one. Use clean water. You can see it. Look at the leaves now. Use it like this. Use clean cold water to wash it first. Room temperature. When I say cold water, it should be room temperature. Not what you get from your fridge. Use it to wash it. After washing the leaf, dry them in room temperature, not under the sun. Once it is dry, then you can use it to make tea. Drink. It will protect the health of your liver. It will help you to protect your liver. And it's still very, very effective when it comes to liver protection. This particular herbs is also very effective when it comes to blood purifying. It purifies your blood. Take away all those bad bacteria from your blood. Name it. Cortisol. Stress hormone. It helps you. Cholesterol. It helps you. The powerful blood purifier. Traditionally use it to cleanse the blood. And this particular helps improve the blood circulation as well. So this is herbs you should not play with. This is a herb you should not play with. Herbs. Forest big leaf. Some people call it forest fever tree because of its potency in that particular area. That is where the name goes that way. Particular herbs is still very, very effective when it comes to skin diseases, skin rashes, eczema, any skin infection. You can use it to make poultice. Pound it in your mortar. The water that is coming out of it, just use to rub any part of your skin when you have that particular issue. Or when it is dry, you can boil it, use it to bathe, and drink as well. As it's taking care of the skin inside, it will take care of it from outside. This particular helps alone. There are things that God has used to bless us that you don't need to play with. Whether you believe it or not, the power has been deposited. Whether you pray or not, if you use this help, it will work for you. It doesn't believe whether you are a pagan, whether you are a Christian, whether you are a Muslim, whether you are a Jew, whether you are a Hindu. As far as you use this particular herbs, it will work for you. And there's no secret to it. And this particular herbs still has some spiritual use. When it comes to the spiritual use, that is why that is the area you need to do 1 or 2 things before you use it. But the medicinal part of it, and it depends on your belief. There are some religions who believe that you don't need to worship any herbs. That is their belief. You can't argue with them. It's their belief. There are some people that believe that at least you worship some herbs. You give them some sacrifice before you take them. I don't argue with anybody. That is their belief. And they have the reason for believing that. And with that process, after that, I use this for them, yes. What about those people who did not make sacrifice? Yes. So you cannot say, I cannot say that my belief is better than a person's own. I cannot say that any other person's own is better than my own. If you believe and it works for you, that is, I'm talking about the spiritual aspect, the physical aspect, the medicine part of it. I know some people also argue that there are a particular time that you need to collect herbs for it to be more effective for you. Fine and believe. And that is part of their belief as well. But whether you believe it or not, if you use this herb, when you have that particular health challenge that I'm talking about, it will definitely give you your results. Even though you pray it should not work, it will work for you. Because it's not a prayer. It is the power that God has already deposited in it. It doesn't need your prayer for it to work. Because you are not the maker. You are not the one that tell the particular plant to grow for. Oh, here it grows. So please and please, these information are very, very important. As I always say, if you come to me, I will charge you heavily for it. Because information is not free. But God has blessed me with the knowledge. God has blessed me with the wisdom. There are some people share with me as well. So I don't hide it. That is why I'm sharing it with you for free. And the only thing you can do for me is to help me to share this video. It's to help me to follow, at least like this page. So that FB will be able to recommend it to other people. Other channels will be able to recommend it to other people. If you know that these particular challenges I'm talking about, you have brother or sister that is passing through that, share this video to them. Share this video to them. It will be very helpful. And once they are healthy, you'll be happy. Whether I'm aware or not, God will bless me as well. That this information given to me by Him, by the Almighty, I did not hide it. I share it with everyone. I'm sharing it with you today. Please don't hold the information. Keeping it is a sin. Keeping it is wickedness. Keeping it is bad. I can decide to keep it, but I'm here today sharing it with you. So don't be the one to keep it. Share it with others as well. These are things that this particular herbs can do for you. And the last thing that I'm sharing with you today, that this particular herbs can do for you, if you are a man in your bedroom, they win you for there. My dad, they always win you. This is your sure bet. If they fear, say another while they come again, no. This is your sure bet. And if you want to become the number one striker, this is your sure bet. If you want to become the Oduga of your bedroom, this is your sure bet. Because of his aphrodisiac properties. This helps. Is very powerful. It's used to boost your stamina. This one. And it's very good for fertility. So, all you need to do is to take the roots. I take the back of it. Boil them. It's of two ways. Boil them if you know you don't take alcohol. Boil them. But make sure they are dried. I'll be taking one glass cup morning and one glass cup evening. You will be surprised of the miracle. Anytime they call you for mash, you're not going to lose. You will deliver. You will deliver. You will deliver with this particular herbs. With this particular herbs. You become champion always. To win Champions League, not go hard. To score goals, not go hard. You go the win the boot every season with this herb. Only this herb can do the miracle. That's why I'm telling you, continue to follow me. Subsequently, I'll be sharing other herbs that will be able to do this similar job, similar work. Subsequently, I'll be sharing herbs that you can combine, that can give you instant results and of no side effects. That is why herbs in your backyard is the best. That is why herbs in your backyard is a page that you need to follow. That is why herbs in your backyard is a page you need to share with your loved ones. You have good health. To round it up, if you have issue of arthritis, rheumatism, any body pain at all, this herb will be able to do it for you. These are facts. These are facts. These are scientifically proven. Go online and check it. Just like the way one of our former presidential candidates will always say, fact check me on this. You can fact check me on this thing I'm talking about. There are facts about these herbs. Any herbs I'm bringing out for you to show to you on herbs in your backyard. There are herbs I have used and there are testimony on it. There are herbs that there are series of testimony. And you, as you know, these are things, this is the work I do for my, these are work I do. I tell to people, from herbs in your backyard. I'm the CEO of Top Here Natural Healthcare. I've been doing this job for a very long time. And I produce herbs on my own. I produce medication on my own. So these are things that we use. These are herbs that we use that I'm sharing with you for free. And some of you have used our medications. And you know they are not cheap. It's not our fault based on the process they pass through. And based on the combination and how to get the herbs. To get herbs is not easy. Not just the herbs. Just like what I said. How to get the herbs. When to get it. How to prepare it. Some of the herbs take 2 to 3 months to prepare it. That's when you are combining. But in this instance, once you get it, make use of it. If you are passing through that challenge, and you will come back, I bet you will come back to tell me thank you. These are things you see in your farm. Some people who are farmers, they cut them away, and they are available in our farms. I'm not the one that grow it there. It is not here that you can find these particular herbs. It's everywhere. Make use of this herb. Come back to tell me thank you. If you have used this herb before, let us know in the comment section. And what did you use it for? Let us know in the comment section, so that other people can still share from your experience. Please and please look at the leaves very well. Look at the leaves very well. Forest big leaf, or some people call it forest fever tree. Look at the back, look at the stem. It has thorns. And you know one thing about herbs. Any herbs that have thorns are very, very effective when it comes to inflammation, body pains. They are very, very effective. That should be discussion for another day. That should be discussion for another day. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this live session. Let me know if you want me to talk about the spiritual use of this particular tree, of this particular herbs, or there's any health issue you want me to attend. Let me know in the comment section, so that in my live next session I will talk about that. But you know, I go through the comments and based on requests, people with the higher requests, that is the next video I will be able to talk about. Based on requests. There is no sentiment in it. That is how I operate. So if you have any question, let me know. Whether during this live session or after live session, let me know. I'll be able to attend to it. I will get back to you anytime, any day. Once more, thank you for joining this live session. This is your Herbal Servant, Dr. Kojo Sikorobia, always on ground to attend to all your issues. If you want to have one-on-one with me, put a call across or drop a message, request for my contact. It will be given to you so that you can be able to speak to me one-on-one. So I'll be able to address any health challenge you are passing through. If it's something you want us to discuss on private, I'll be willing to hear from you. Thank you for your time. More to come. Drop your like, share this information, follow this page for more health challenge. As God is giving us power, is giving us more wisdom on a daily basis. There are herbs to talk about on a daily basis. God has given us numerous herbs, and there's no herb that is useless. The one you clear from your compound, people are suffering and they are looking for it elsewhere. The one you are looking for, people are just clearing it away, burning it away, and you are looking for it. Herbs is your best call. Herbs is your best solution. Herbs is your health. Please and please. And just like what I said, your health is your wealth. No matter the money you have, no matter how beautiful, how handsome you are, no matter how educated you are, no matter how rich you are, once you don't have good health, everything is vanity. You always pray every moment, every second, that God should return your health, your good health to you, that you'll be happy. So now that you have it, why not take good care of yourself? Why praying with it? Your health is still in your hand. Maintain it. Because if you fail to do, others will give you direction on what to do or what not to do. So it is your duty today to use help right now. Maintain your good health. Protect your health so that you'll be happy with your health. See you once more in our lifeless session. And let me know anything you want me to talk about. Anything at all. If it is the spiritual aspect of it, if it is any other herbs, or if it is any other health condition, let me know. And thank you. God bless you. See you next time. Thank you. Once more. More greeting from Dr. Kojo Sikorobia. Herbs in your backyard.